Let's get straight to the point. Sex dominates your mind. You think about it all the time. It's on your mind when you wake up, and it's on your mind before you go to bed. You fantasize about sex, and it's something that takes up most of your thoughts throughout the day, but there's no harm in thinking about sex. It's completely natural. But what if you find it hard to stop thinking about sex? What if it's causing problems in your life? Do you find it difficult to concentrate at work or in school because your mind is preoccupied with sexual thoughts? Are you unable to focus on your studies or at work because your mind is preoccupied with sexual thoughts? When you can't control your mind and it's hard to stop thinking about sex, that's when it becomes a problem. In this video, we'll look at 10 signs that show that you can't stop thinking about sex. Stay with me till the end because I promise it's gonna be an interesting ride. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video so you won't miss out on any future videos. And with that said, let's begin. No. 1. You struggle to maintain a long-term relationship. Do you have a hard time maintaining long-term relationships? It is common for people who can't stop thinking about sex to jump from one relationship to another. This is because they are always looking for new sexual experiences, and they're really not willing to settle down with just one person. If you're constantly thinking about sex, it can cause problems in your relationships. Your partner may feel neglected, and you may end up cheating on them because you're always looking for new sexual experiences. No. 2. You have difficulty controlling your emotions. How do you react in stressful situations? People who can't stop thinking about sex often have difficulty controlling their emotions. They may become angry or violent when they don't get their way, and they may lash out at those around them. They may also have difficulty concentrating or staying focused, which can cause problems at work or in school. The constant preoccupation with sex can make it difficult to control your emotions. You may become agitated or even violent when you don't get your way. 3. You can't sleep well. Do you struggle with insomnia? People who can't stop thinking about sex often struggle with insomnia. This is because they're constantly overstimulating themselves and their minds are always racing. When you can't stop thinking about sex, it can make it difficult to fall asleep. You may lie in bed for hours staring at the ceiling, unable to sleep. The constant sexual thoughts can make it difficult to relax and fall asleep. You may find yourself tossing and turning in bed at night, unable to get a good night's rest. 4. You have low self-esteem. How often do you think positive thoughts about yourself? People who can't stop thinking about sex often have low self-esteem. This is because they are constantly focused on their own sexual desires, and they may feel guilty or ashamed about it. You may feel like you are not living up to your potential or that you are not good enough. As a result, you may engage in risky sexual behavior in an attempt to boost your self-esteem. 5. You're easily distracted. Do you find it hard to focus on one thing at a time? People who can't stop thinking about sex often find it difficult to focus on one thing at a time. They may be easily distracted by sexual thoughts and may find it difficult to complete tasks. In school or at work, it can be hard to stay focused on your studies or work when your mind is preoccupied with sexual thoughts. You may find yourself daydreaming about sex during class or at your desk. 6. You're overly critical of others. How do you treat the people around you? People who can't stop thinking about sex often take it out on those around them. They may become overly critical of others and may find fault with everything that they do. This is because they are constantly focused on their own sexual desires and may feel frustrated that they can't enact on them. You may lash out at others and take your frustrations out on them. 7. You suffer from anxiety and depression. People who can't stop thinking about sex are more likely to suffer from anxiety and depression. This is because they're constantly overstimulating themselves and their minds are always racing. The constant sexual thoughts can make it difficult to relax and enjoy life. You may feel anxious or depressed as a result. Number 8, you engage in risky sexual behavior. Are you engaging in risky sexual behavior? People who can't stop thinking about sex often engage in risky sexual behavior. This includes having sex with strangers, having multiple sexual partners, and having sex in public places. They're constantly looking for new sexual experiences, and they're willing to take risks to get them. You may find yourself taking part in sexual activities that you're not comfortable with. 9. You're secretive about your sexual activity. Do you keep secrets from your partner? People who can't stop thinking about sex often keep secrets from their partners. They may be secretive about their sexual activity because they're ashamed of it, or they don't want their partner to know how often they're rethinking about sex. This secrecy can cause problems in the relationship and can lead to mistrust. You may find yourself lying to your partner about where you were or what you were doing. Number 10, you're always touching yourself. Do you find yourself touching yourself a lot? People who can't stop thinking about sex often find themselves touching themselves a lot. This is because they're constantly overstimulating themselves and they need to find physical gratification. You may find yourself touching yourself in public places. When you can't stop thinking about sex, it can be a problem. It can cause problems in your personal life, professional life, and relationships. If you're struggling to control your thoughts, don't hesitate to reach out for help. A therapist can help you explore the underlying causes of your sexual thoughts and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Remember, you're not alone and there is help available. If you enjoyed this video, please let us know in the comments section below. We appreciate your support and hope you continue to tune in for more informative content. Thank you for watching and see you next time.